Is it starting to look really good for Allure? For November 2025, I do have more spoilers finally for you. We only had about 3 drop on Friday. Now we have the full list. We might be playing a few guessing games with some of the sizes, but I do have a few clues to give me a hint as to what the sizes are too. So we're going to talk about all of that. And if that interests you and you want to see what all we're going to be seeing in November for the Allure Beauty Box, then stick around and we will dive right on into it. Welcome back to the channel. I am Cher. I cover a lot of different beauty curations and beauty boxes, the subscription ones and mystery boxes. I've been doing a lot of advent calendars. Allure Beauty Box is one that I cover every month. I do the spoilers for them, the unboxings, a lot of the specialty boxes too. I just unboxed the Best of Beauty box, so go check that one out if you haven't seen it. They just had a fall mystery box. I don't really recommend it, but I do have a full unboxing of that one. It was kind of disappointing this time. Sometimes they have good ones, sometimes they have not so good ones. But they have a lot of different curations, edits, you know, boxes that they release ever so often, plus their shop. So I cover a lot of the Allure content here, and it is time for the November box spoilers. So I think it's looking really good personally. And I've heard from a lot of you guys that saw just the 3 that were released on Friday, and most everybody agreed with me. I did see a few folks that it just wasn't a mix that was for them, but I think that the mix of products are looking good this time. Some very value products. So a few more interesting ones that they updated. So we're going to talk about it all. If you're new to Allure, really quickly, the way the box works is it is $29.99 a month. It is a box of 6 products, and 3 of them are guaranteed to be full size. And then the other 3 could be full or deluxe, but you're going to get at least 3 that are full size. So we're going to talk about which ones I think. Well, there's at least 2 that are confirmed for sure. I know that are full size. We're going to talk about the other one I think is full size. And like I said, they've got other perks too. Some incredible limited edition boxes they drop ever so often. I think their fragrance box from this last round is still out there too, and it was really good. The only reason I did not bring that one to you is because I own most of the fragrance or have decluttered some of it in there. So it was such a repeat for me that I just didn't really go for it. But I typically do usually cover almost every single box that Allure drops, just to let you guys know. So if you're a big Allure fan and you want more Allure content, this channel is definitely the place for you. You'll want to stick around here and pop that subscribe. And it also, of course, helps a girl out in trying to grow. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers, guys. Yay! So trying to get there. Anyway, oh, and so I always mean to ask and beg, you know, for like those hype points out there. If you haven't seen the hype, you can, usually it's at the bottom, it'll say hype. You just click on that and it helps like push my video out. And of course, the more likes and comments and all that helps too. So all the things that you guys do, I always appreciate when you support the channel. I love you guys. So anyway, let's move on to the spoilers now. All right, so we of course kick it off with the one that most everybody has heard by now is our customization product. It is none other than the Charlotte Tilbury highlight like blush wands. So I do have one of the shades that, you know, they are going to give us the choice on. Actually, we've already made our choice. So if you're new to Allure, just to let you know, they do the customization like a month early. So for November, they start like October 5th or something like that, like very early in the month before, and they run the window for most of the month, but then it closes before like the billing for November. So if you have not chosen it by now, I don't think you can choose it. So that's the only thing is for newcomers coming to sign up for a new box, you don't always get to like customize your item. I don't think. I think they pick it for you if I'm understanding that right. I mean, at least I know the window closes for choice. So we've already made our selections by now. The one that I own is Pink Gasm, and I've already done a little short for you to kind of get a feel for the swatches or the shades on, trying it on for you and everything. Hopefully you saw that in my shorts feed. By the way, I put a lot of reviews, a lot of try on swatches, things like that in my shorts, just because like I'm not going to do a full video on it, or like if I see something like this drop in between when I'm doing my next long form video for you, I don't want you to miss it. So that's my way of being able to give you guys swatches and reviews, is in my shorts feed. So anyway, this is the one that I own. It's kind of that, it's beautiful. It's my favorite one because it's a lot more pink than the other ones. These are more like, we've been calling them blush wands, but they're really kind of more like highlight wands, but they're like blushy highlight. So this one's the most like blush to me because it's very pink and like comes off more as a blush than a highlight. The other two shades that you're choosing for them, you've got her classic like Pillow Talk shade, of course. And this is the one that I chose this time, just so you know. Of course, I see that one all the time in like the beauty advent calendars. And right now she has her several like holiday lines she's put out there. I covered a whole video on this too, on all the collections, a lot of like luxury collections that are cruelty free. And she's got Pillow Talk in a lot of those. So you'll see the Pillow Talk shade the most often. That's kind of her iconic, shade everywhere. And this one's covered in that Pillow Talk Vault she has, which I'm still so tempted to get. But again, it's a lot of repeats for me too. Anyway, I'm going off on different side notes. So anyway, you're going to see Pillow Talk is one of the options. And then you've also got Spotlight. So those are the three shades that we're choosing from. And of course, Spotlight is kind of the most highlighty one, if you like, in my opinion, almost like white or silver, or like just much more highlight. I tend to be somebody who I love for it to show up on me. So I wanted the Pillow Talk that I feel like is like slightly like pink lighter, highlighter that's a little pink tinted. So we'll see. I'd be thrilled to get any of them though. This is a very exciting one. These typically retail you $42. Luxury Charlotte Tilbury. I love my Charlotte Tilbury. I do like to let you guys know when the products are cruelty free, because that's just kind of one of the things important to me. And it is one of the few luxury cruelty free brands. So I love that. I love that she does keep things cruelty free, even though she's luxury. So the way they describe these is that it's a multi-use illuminating gel. It can be worn as a highlighter or blush for a buildable color and is an instant glow. You're going to dot just a little dab on the cheeks and blend it out well. Just that gorgeous liquid base. I tend to love liquid in my like blush and highlight a lot. I just feel like it's subtle but beautiful. It just gives your face this like dewy glow. And I think it's really flattering for mature skin like mine. So I tend to love liquid blushes. So ingredients in it, it has soft focus silica, lustrous polymers, and sensorial oil is how they describe it, to impart sort of that silky feeling on it. And this will definitely be one of the full sizes. So one of the three, and usually our opener, our customized item, is definitely one of your full sizes typically that we see. So great one to get. And keep in mind that one right there, I mean, I've heard from so many of you that are like, I don't care what else is in this box, I'm getting it because of that blush wand, it's the highlight wand, whatever we call it. And I'm with you, I agree. But also when you think about it, retail value wise, it is the one product right there is worth more than the cost of our box. So as a new member, if you're paying close to $30, this one's $42. So you already have covered your box and more. So that's a perk. And some of us who've been around with Allure for a while are still only paying $25 a month. And so it's even more of a deal for us. All right, the next item, I think everybody wants to know the most of all about this one and the size on it. That is the Kat Berky Vitamin C Intensive Face Cream. This is super exciting because this is a really good high value skincare item. I know a lot of folks have traditionally gotten their Allure box for the skincare. We're seeing the skincare here. This is what people have come to Allure for in the past. But then a lot of folks like me love the mix of a little bit more makeup they've been doing lately too. But I definitely still love the quality skincare. So let's talk about the size though. I know this was exciting to see. And of course, this is one of the spoilers they goofed on last month and accidentally shared and made it look like we were getting it last month in October for like a hot second there. And we were so confused. But as I predicted, it was for this month instead. So that's what happened there, guys. Okay, so sizes. Allure has said and confirmed this will be one of the full sizes. So this is the second full-size product that I know of. Now, I am going from a picture alone right now, just like everybody else. Typically, I have a little bit of access early on to a place where they had listed like sizes and all that in the past. They have not shared that this month. So I am not able to confirm sizes yet. I've only been able to share what they have shared publicly, and they did publicly share that this will be full size, but they did not tell us exactly what size yet at the time of my filming. Now, it could be that by the time I post this and publish tonight, or by tomorrow, they may come back in the comments and confirm to everybody the actual sizes, but I don't know it right now. If I do see the size, I'll definitely pin a comment here. So make sure you're looking there, or I'll share in my community tab and let you guys know and update you. But at least we do know it's a full size. What size that is, not sure. In the picture, it doesn't show us the size. So we could choose from a 1 ounce or a 1.7 ounce are the typical standard sizes. Your 1 ounce would still be considered a full size though. And with Allure, they don't always give you the biggest size. They're just going to give you something that's not considered a deluxe or a travel size. Most of the time I've seen that they give us the smallest of the full sizes, but last month, was it last month that we had that wonderful Ultra Repair Cream from First Day Beauty that was like the giant size, and I was so shocked and blown away at Allure. So you never know. So I can't completely rule out the big size or the middle one, but my guess is probably going to be the 1 ounce, because the 1 ounce alone retails for $80, which is still really good. The 1.7 ounce retails for $125. And then they've got the biggest size of all, which is the 3.4 ounce. I don't typically see that very often, but that is available too. And that one retails you $225. So I think all three of these sizes are going to be considered a full size product. I just cannot confirm to you which of them they are. The 1.7 isn't that much bigger than the one. I'm going to highly doubt we're getting the 3.4 because that retails you $225. I doubt they're going to give us that. That's a lot of value. The total retail value in the Allure Beauty Box typically does not go over $200. It's usually somewhere in the $100 range. So I think that by the time we're seeing the retail value of all the other products, especially with a $42 product we're starting off with, and then an $80 right there, we're at $120 something. That's around the ballpark of what Allure's total retail value usually is in the hundreds in there. So my guess is we're probably looking at the 1 ounce. That's my guess. All right, but let's talk about the cream itself. This one, it does, as it says, have stabilized vitamin C in it. Colloidal silver, sorry, I'm terrible at pronunciations. Colloidal, my tongue was, I had a tongue tie there. Reishi mushroom and MSM. And it's supposed to be a lightweight daily cream. I'm trying to think if I've tried this one before. I'm not sure if I have. I think I've done more like an eye cream similar to it. I don't believe I've done this one. So this should be helping with like correcting the skin if you've got dull skin, lackluster. It brightens, so helps with even skin tone, that kind of thing. It protects, you know, with the skin barrier. And the vitamin C is a 15% stabilized vitamin C. So just a little bit more about the product itself. Pretty exciting. And happy to report that Cat Berky is cruelty-free. So that's nice too. All right, the next product, which we saw in as the last of the three that they shared with us, which was also exciting, is the L'Occitane Almond Shower Oil. I have been dying to do this, so I'm super excited about it. It does not look like it will be full size though. It's showing in their picture a 2.5 ounce, I think it was, which is more of a deluxe size. $12 is what it typically retails. And I expected that. I figured probably at least one of those products they showed us was going to be deluxe. So I really wanted to do this, even though I will say L'Occitane is not cruelty-free. So sorry about that. And I think I'm saying it right now. It took me a while to get the hang of L'Occitane. L'Occitane. I was always saying L'Occitane. Anyway, so this is a nice like oil feel. So sweet almond oil. It's very softening, comforting as you cleanse. It says it transports your senses to the flowering almond groves of the Mediterranean with the iconic irresistible aroma. So it's a multitasker. It's going to be a good base for a smooth body, a shave, and a bathtub soak. Very excited about that one. So ingredients in it, it's got the sweet almond oil, omega-9 fatty acids, helps soften the skin. It's got grapeseed oil, which nourishes, softens, and smooths the skin. Those are the main two, really. Now this says it's a vegan formula, but L'Occitane as a whole, I do not believe is cruelty-free. All right, so now of our new products that they've just shared today, these are the rest of the spoilers. We have the Lucetta Biotin and Collagen Hair Mask. So now we have a little mix of hair. That's nice. I don't think this is going to be full size, though. It's showing a 3.3 something ounce in the picture, but I think the full size is like 16.9. You can get these, and it's kind of like drugstore level because you find it at Walmart. It's on Amazon. It's like Marshall's, like places like that have this. I think Target might have it. So kind of your like drugstore. I think it's pretty good. I don't think I've done it before, but I think it's good for like a drugstore. But with the sizes out there, I feel like that is probably not one of our full sizes. So this one, as it indicates, it has biotin and collagen for the hair, which are two big things that we really do need. Really helps with adding volume, shine, and thickness. Tries to help prevent hair shedding. It does have like rave reviews, so it sounds like it's actually a really good hair mask. So depending on where you buy it from, like at Walmart, this is going to run you about like $28, close to 30-ish. On Amazon, it's around like 24 or so. Kind of just depends on the site. On Lucetta's actual site, it runs you 36. So it does retail. That's probably the official retail price, but that's for the 16.9. So I'm not exactly sure what this 3.3 runs. And so that's why I think that that's just going to be a deluxe size, not an official full size. This is also a protectant. It will protect your hair from harmful pollutants and UV rays and whatnot too. Now, as far as their cruelty-free status, I'm seeing that they claim to be cruelty-free, but I'm not able to really confirm it 100% on my typical sites. All right, and then it looks like the next one that's another new drop today that we hadn't seen yet is the Sparkle Stick Eye Crayon. So this is from Half Magic. And it looks like it will be in the shade Phobot, which is like an icy cool kind of taupe color. And these are cruelty-free, so I love that, and vegan. You can get these at like Ulta. I actually have not done these, but I've heard people love these, so it'll be nice to try. They have them in a bunch of different colors, like really fun, like kind of sparkly, shimmery looking ones. These retail you about $25. If I have to guess, I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be our third full-size product. That's my guess, is the makeup item here, the pencil. So I'm thinking our three full-size products will be the highlight wand from Charlotte Tilbury, the Kat Berky face cream, and then this eyeshadow stick from Half Magic. So this should supposedly have 12 hours of crease-proof mega sparkle and color in one swipe. Supposedly it is mess-free. That's good. The particular Phobot doesn't look as, it looks a little more, I don't want to say matte, but it doesn't have the extra specks and like glitter in it like some of the other ones do. So looks like a fun color though. All right, and then our last one, it looks like it's going to be another one from the Sephora collection, the Sephora Big by Definition mascara. I feel like, didn't we just get a mascara last month too, this from the Sephora collection also, so this will be a different one. It's a definition, it's supposed to be defining and volumizing on this mascara. Retails you $15 typically. Now, that's probably in a full size. It kind of looked like in their picture, it almost looked like a sample, but probably a deluxe is my thoughts on it. Hopefully not a sample, because we're not really supposed to be getting just little baby samples as one of our 6 products. I don't think we typically don't. Usually the samples are kind of like a bonus. Tigger is here to weigh in on everything. By the way, I have 4 cats and a dog, so my house is a zoo, and this is sort of like the animal house, and the animals come to help feature. They're part of my videos. So so this is Tigger. Anyway, so on the mascara, now I do want to tell you the Sephora collection as a whole is not cruelty free. That's one thing. But I guess we're trying out different things from them, supposedly. It is vegan, but just not cruelty free. So it is, you know, we've had a couple of products now that can kind of show you and demonstrate that you can have vegan products that are still not cruelty free. So this will be an ultra black buildable mascara to instantly define and separate every lash with its multi-dimensional brush. Long lasting, shouldn't clump, run, or flake, and is formulated and enriched with plant-based proteins and vegetable-derived waxes to smooth and condition the lashes too. So that is everything. So, you know, a pretty makeup heavy box. We have mascara, we have the eyeshadow stick, and then we have the like highlighter wand. So the only products that are not makeup are going to be the hair mask, a shower oil, and the face cream. So a couple of like skincare type products, the ones more body care, and then a hair. So we had makeup, hair, and then skincare, body care. Heavy makeup, it hasn't always been the case. We tend to have seen more skincare in Allure and like one makeup product or something. So it's getting more makeup heavy, it seems like. I like makeup heavy, but I prefer that the makeup be big names, or like, I don't know, certain, it depends on the types of makeup, like, and the brands, to me personally. Now, these are, the eyeshadow stick is one I wouldn't mind trying, so I'm kind of actually excited about that. I'm pretty happy with the box overall. I am especially excited about the Kat Berky, the L'Occitane, the Charlotte Tilbury, of course. I'm excited about this eyeshadow stick and would love to try the hair mask. So yeah, it's like 5 out of 6 are fantastic for me. So let me know what you think. I think it's really a good month. I think it's a good month. And we've had a few lackluster lately. We've been kind of talking about it. So yeah, that's everything today. If I get more updates and confirmations on these sizes officially from Allure and I see it, I'll update you guys with that pinned comment or something, and try to update you. But I wanted to get you the video as soon as possible. I've got to get back to homeschooling here and get on with our tutor today. So I'll get this edited in between there somehow. Bear with me. So hopefully I can get it up tonight in a timely manner for you, following when it just dropped with the full spoilers. Make sure you stick around because I'll definitely be getting this one. I will not be skipping. So you will see my unboxing and review, and we'll continue to do a lot more Allure and other beauty curations and boxes, sales, deals, you name it. I spend the money so that you don't have to. All right, guys. So make sure you pop the subscribe if all of that is your jam, and I will catch you guys all on the next one. Bye.